Hi, thank you for joining Salpo's deep dive on our CRM mobile app. Today we're going to be reviewing the app, which is available for all Android and iOS devices. It allows you to quickly and easily access your Salpo CRM account from wherever you are. Some of the Salpo CRM mobile features which are included are creating and updating your contacts from wherever you are. So you might be in the field at somebody's office and needing to update a profile or add a quick communication or meeting note, and don't want to have to wait till you're back in the office to enter that data, so you can get it set up right away. You can also view and manage your upcoming schedule and activities. So that's using Salpo's communications to track your tasks. And this could be just any typical notes that you're reading, but you can also track and manage your to-do list and view the to-do list of other team members. You can review and update your sales pipeline and create new opportunities from within the app. So I can access my existing and historical sales, but then also create new ones. So if someone says, I do want to go live with your services whilst I'm out and visiting them on site, I can quickly create that opportunity or sale within the system and proceed forward with it. I don't have to wait until I'm back in the office to get that done. I can also sync with the Salpo CRM in real time, assisted with GDPR compliance. So now I'm going to go ahead and review the Salpo CRM mobile app. What you're seeing on the screen right now is a mirror of my phone. So what I'll be doing is taking you through some app movements, and you'll be seeing that reflecting directly on the screen. The screen is a little bit fuzzy, and that is due to the app that I'm using for recording purposes. The actual app, when I'm looking at it on my phone though, does not have that same pixelation issue that you're seeing here. The lines are much more crisp and sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and access the app. It quickly opens up. I'm already logged in because I had saved my username and password. And immediately it takes me to a list of all of my contacts. This is essentially my home screen at the time. I can scroll through any of my contacts here, do a quick search, and find any of my contacts. So if I wanted to do a quick search for L, it then creates a new search menu line where I can access that. I can leave my search open and jump back to the list of any individuals, organizations, or a full list of contacts. The little plus icon that I have down here at the bottom right of the screen allows me to add a new contact or organization. The organization is reflecting of the building icon that is also used in the CRM, as well as the individual body icon. If I want to go in and add an individual, I can add that information and save that contact. And it will ask me immediately, do I want to connect them to another individual or organization? I'm going to say no right now, but now it's created that new contact for me. When I'm on a contact profile page, it will look just like it does in the CRM, and you'll have that same functionality. Because the contact I just created doesn't have any details in it, I'm actually going to jump back into my search, and I just did that using the back button, and then scrolled over to my search results. And now I'm going to click into a contact's profile page. Now it takes me to details. I can see what's been entered into the system and add any additional details. So if she has a new address, I can add that in as well. I can zip up any of the contact custom field categories if I need to, and expand out any of the ones that I also want to see. That way I'm saving space and not having to scroll through too much. If I need to add a new custom field, I can jump into here and add any of the information that's necessary that's not already populated, and then use that information moving forward. If I then come to the top of the screen, you'll see I can click on the Overview tab. This then shows any recent activity against that contact's profile page, so you can see what happened, which user did it, and when that took place. I can jump and see their communications. So right now I can see anything that's scheduled and overdue, or any of the other notes, meeting notes that have been taken place against this contact. I can see any associated opportunities against them, and then I can drill directly into an opportunity from there. And then just like in the CRM, any custom modules that have been created, I'll be able to see and look at those connections as well. Right now, this is a vacancy where I have a standard connection, and you'll see that nothing's populated here. If I want to see a custom connection that I've created in the system, I come down to the bottom right screen and click on the menu option and view any of the connection filters. So maybe I'll go to events. I can see she's connected to 2 events via the standard connection, But then I'll come back down here and click on the link icon, see if she's been an attendee at any events. And then I can now see which events she's been an attendee at. And then I can drill into that information a little bit further as well. So that's how I'm navigating around using my custom connections. If I click on the three dots that are up by the contact's name, I have the functionality that's also available in the CRM to merge and delete a contact, but I can also create a new custom connection. So any of those connections that we have available in the system, you are able to add and create from within the app as well. Let's say I want to get out of this contact and I want to instead look at some of the opportunities that we've listed in the system. If I click on that menu bar, that's how I now access any of the other modules that we have in the system. So if I click on the home screen, it does take me back to the contacts listing. But if I click on any of the other modules headers, it will take me to the list view page for that module. If I click on opportunities, it will take me to that list view page. I can see any won, lost, or in progress opportunities. And just like on the contacts list view page, if I click on the search bar, I can search for a specific opportunity or use my filters to access some information. If I click on won sales last month, the system then quickly pulls back all of the opportunities that we have listed as being won last month in that filter. I can add a new opportunity directly from within the mobile app just by clicking on that plus icon at the bottom. I pick and choose which contact it's associated with, define the currency, and then also have any of the custom categories and fields available to add an update. If I want to access any of the custom modules, it works just the same way. In clicking on that modules list view page, I can then see all of the different events or custom module records that we have. And then this search functionality and plus button works the exact same way to search or to add a new record in the system. So now I'm going to click on communications and show you how to manage your tasks from within the app. If I click on it, I go to that communications list view page where I can toggle between all standard or scheduled communications. If I want to add a new communication, I just click the plus icon, and I still get to pick and choose my method, defining a subject, enter in my attendees, the start and end date. That's how I'm going to define if this is a standard or a note type activity, or if I'm putting in a scheduled follow-up task item in the system. I can tag a communication with any other module within the system. So if I click on that, I can actually search for the actual module record in the system. So that functionality works the same as the CRM app. In the content body, this is where I write the descriptive notes for the text box. I can flag it as important, and I also have access to all of the different custom fields that we've set up against communication. If you don't have any custom fields set up here, you won't see anything listed. If I want to postpone or convert a scheduled communication, convert meaning it's completed, then I can click directly into one of these overdue tasks. You'll see it's highlighted in red to show that it is overdue. But if I click on the postpone item, I can then opt to postpone it by 2 hours, let's say. Hit done and update that, and you'll see that the red falls away, and it will now populate as a to-do list item for myself. If I access an existing scheduled one and it's got a tag associated with it, you'll see that tag is written out here in the greener text. I can also convert it, attach a file, draw another Salpo staff user's attention to that communication, or delete it. So this is the same functionality, again, that you would have in the CRM. We're also going to be extending the functionality to include reports. As we release these new features, we'll be certain to keep you updated. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our marketing team with any feedback or to schedule a demo of the CRM system and learn a little bit more about the app. And you can reach them by contacting marketing@salpo.com, or please feel free to reach out to our support team, whether you're an existing customer or not, to discuss your current Salpo CRM setup, or if you have any questions regarding a trial that you've created, or just want to learn a little bit more. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.